Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Ruby's Repair Cafe, written by Michelle Worthington and illustrated by Zoe Bennett. Ruby and her family have always fixed things. They have a repair shop, and everyone knows that that's where they can go to fix something that doesn't work anymore, whether it's an alarm clock or a dress. Ruby is really great at fixing things for her friends and for her community. But one day, a big box store moves in next door, and everything is really cheap, and so people don't need to fix their old things anymore. They can just buy new ones. Unfortunately, that means that the local dump is getting filled up with trash, and it is causing a lot of problems. And when a storm comes up and blows everything away and tears the top off of the new big box store, there comes a time when everyone kind of figures out that it's not just about buying new things, but that you can repair the old things too. This charming picture book is a great way to discuss environmentalism and reuse and recycling in a way that is not super preachy and also is really succinct. So there's not a whole lot of text in this book, but it manages to do a really great job of describing Ruby's feelings, how the town transforms when a big box store moves in, and how everything kind of comes together in the unlikeliest of circumstances at the end. So the illustrations in the book are really lovely. Readers can see Ruby as she's fixing things for her friends, and the transition with the town as things start to go the way of the big box store instead of the repair shop. So there's a lot of detail in these images. You can read it aloud to a group of students as long as it's not too big, but there's a lot of detail to be looking at in here as well. So for readers who like to examine illustrations to see the emotions on people's faces, this is a really lovely story to do that with. Even the end papers have something to do with the story. And there's just a lot of thoughtful detail put into this book. So in a time when there is a lot of discussion about reuse versus just purchasing something new, this is a great way to introduce that idea to kids in a way that is accessible and valuable to them. Also, the text in this book, it's not super long, and it is embedded into the illustrations in a really charming way. So it's just a clever use of the space in the book as the narrative is unfolding. Lots of diverse character types, really lovely color choices, and it might even inspire some kids to start looking at their own possessions in a new way and seeing if they can repair something that may not work anymore. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.